Hey, what's going on, everyone? Today is November the 16th, 2021. This is going to be our fourth stock price prediction. We're going to give you all a new price target, right? You guys can see from our price chart already that FOREX price has actually exceeded our expectations, which is actually cool. It's fine. It happens all the time. But as long as we get the profitability in the market, we're golden. So before I give you my updated price target, I definitely want to say thank you to all of our day ones, our subscribers. Hopefully you all have garnered a lot of information that's not really available on any other YouTube channel, right? Because we're only focusing on the price and price chart. We don't focus in on a lot of the other misinformation or a lot of the information that is clouding your interpretation as to how the market really works. We don't focus in on that. We simply look at what price has done and where it's trying to go. So I definitely want to say thank you to all of our day ones. If you're not a day one, guys, jump on board. Keep it locked in here because I'm not going to make this complicated. I'm not going to make this difficult, and you all will actually see someone placing their prediction on price charts. No one else is doing that. No one else is giving you their expectations as to where the market is going to go. Because you know why? Because they don't understand how the market operates. We do. So that's why they're trying to hold you into these positions for the next 3 to 5, 15 years, because it gives them a larger margin of error to say, yeah, I'm a long-term trader. Oh, so when price drops 65%, and now all of a sudden you want to be a long-term trader or investor. That's not how the game works. Everyone comes into the market to make money. No one comes into the market and tries to hold on a position to make money in the next 30 years. Get in, get out, get your ultimate expectations, and you move on to the next play. This is what we're all about here. So if you guys want to do it, like I said, keep it locked in here. Hit the like button, and also subscribe here to the channel. All right, so check this out real quick. You guys can see it. Our last price prediction in Ford was on October the 22nd, right here. And no doubt, Ford's price is in a massive upward trend, right? We're in a very sustained, powerful upward move in Ford. And it has exceeded our restriction point. We told you all around $18, $18.15. It's where we're looking for the price to go. Since that time, it has definitely exceeded that. If it were to get out on the close of yesterday's trade day, we're up 20%. Plain and simple. It wasn't complicated. You guys can even go back and listen to what I said about our prediction back there on October the 22nd. It's still in our playlist. So let me get rid of it because so many people make this hard and difficult. So let's talk about Ford real quick, because you guys can see that our restriction point is no longer acting as restriction. The price broke that in Ford, right? So obviously, under any bouts of selling, I'm telling you this now, $19, no lower than 18 will have to be support now in order for us to have the ability of this price to continually go up to end out 2021 going in 2022. I already know that. Since the price has broken this $18 as restriction, we now need to see it act as support on any bouts of selling, period. So keep that in mind as we do this prediction. Okay. So this is the weekly time frame into the market in Ford. We broke $18, $19. This is now going to be our support price, right? This is the current trend into the market in Ford, and we are definitely oversold into the market if we were to look at price in combination with this trend in Ford, right? We are definitely oversold. So at some point, yeah, we need to expect the price to come down. If we're going to continue to allow this market to continue to follow this trend, price has to come down. I don't understand why so many people want you to not expect price to come down, because inevitably price do come down. So for us to see the market drop to $18, which is now acting as support, is about 8.5% movement to the downside. All right, cool. For us to come back down to this ascending line is around 24%. Now, many people call that a bear market if we were to see Ford's price drop 25%. But you know what? We would still be intact with this ascending line though, right? So yeah, we might drop 24.5%, but the market is still aimed to go up because we haven't broke this ascending line. It's just that simple. Now, I'm not going to follow this ascending line anymore. My main focus is on Ford upholding its price above 18. That's my main focus now. Because majority of this trade, I want you all to see this. I would say maybe what does it look like? 85, maybe 90% of all of the price action in forward has occurred well below $19 or $18. That's what, 90% of the trade action in forward has occurred below $19, $18. So this is a very monumental move that has occurred in forward. So the question is, there's still strength here into the market in forward, no doubt about it. So where would we expect to see sellers? Like, where are they at? We have to understand that they are on the prowl. They are in this space ready to offload their forward into the market, to take the bag, to take the profitability. And if we're expecting the price to go up in forward, we need to be prepared for when they show up, meaning we need to take the profitability right alongside with them. And the quickest and fastest area that I can see here on this chart is right here. Right here around this vicinity is where we can see this market in forward trying to go. Right? $21.50, maybe even 22. That's the first spot that those sellers are at. How do I know that? Well, because the buyers here back in 2000, the price in forward hasn't been up here since like 2000. 21 years. 21 years. Now imagine the people, right? Imagine the people on YouTube if they did a video in forward back in 2000 and they're telling you to come in and buy forward for the long term, right? They told you to come in and buy forward right here around $22 and they tell you to hold it for 5 years. Well, it's been 21 years and price hasn't even been up here. Again, this is why you all had to go in with an exit position once you put on your buy position, because those individuals who tell you to hold these plays for the long term, well, what if you would have held forward back in 2000? Here we are 21 years later and you're still trying to break even. It's ridiculous, right? So that's the first spot. It's around 21, and then the second area is going to be up here towards $23.50, $24. Okay. Now, this is where I'm looking for the market in forward initially to go. Okay. Now, looking at this on a 5-week time frame, this market here in forward is very strong. It is. That we're really not too concerned with us not seeing the market hit 22 at least. So that will give us around another movement of like 9% that we can see this price go in forward. And that's very doable, especially if we're able to see this price hold 18. Right? So look at this on a 3 months time frame. Five weeks time frame. I don't see too much indications that selling is about to increase into the market in forward. Now, let me show you this though. Okay, this is going to be very important, and it doesn't require fundamental analysis. It doesn't require technical indicators. I want you all to see this, and depending on how this works out, we're going to see the market in forward go exceedingly higher in the long term, or we're going to see this market in forward go extremely lower in the long term. So look at this. For us, all of my day ones understand that we focus in on this volume, because volume is the energy, it's the lifeblood of the market, right? And when you look at this much volume, look at how much volume came into forward on this weekly price bar last week. Look at all that volume. But look at this spread. Pay attention to that spread. So you're trying to tell me this is a very small spread when you compare it to the volume. So either one or two things happened. Either the majority of the market participants on last week sold their forward into the space because they know that price is about to go down, or there was so much interest and demand here in forward that the market bought it up because they know that price is going to go up. This is the only way that the market works. So we still have 3 days and 9 hours left on this current weekly price bar. So my analysis is subject to change based off of this. And I already know it. I already know that. So I'm not going to be emotional. I'm not going to be scared. I'm not going to be fearful, because I already know how we end in the next 3 days and 9 hours will tell me where we're going to go. Now, currently, based off what we have historically and what we've seen into the market and forward, we will have to follow the same notion that price is going to go up still. That is why I'm going to play that prediction as is looking for the market to go up in forward. But let's say we end up closing back down to $18 and it's weakness. Then it tells me that on this last week that the majority of the market was selling their forward in the space. So that means that we need to get out the way. We don't need to expect the price to go up. We need to play it to the downside. It might just be momentarily. But I know what they're trying to do. So right now, I'm going to play the strength into the market, but I can even see that if we're not able to see this price on this current weekly price bar close higher, then watch out. We're going to see the price in forward go down. I'm just saying, this is how you're able to minimize losses. This is how you're able to know when to get in and when to get out this space without the confusion. So let me go ahead and do this real quick and let you all go. I'm going to go ahead and play the strength in this space in forward, right? I'm going to play the strength, but again, it's going to be very conditional on us seeing price hold $18, and it's going to be very conditional on what happens at the end of this week. Okay, but I'm just going to play it around $21.75 to 22. Right, that's how high I'm looking for the market in forward to go. So it's about 9.68% movement to the upside for what we have here, and about 8.92 for the market to come back down in 18. So again, as long as price stays above $18 in forward, I'm looking for the market to go up. Now, to end out this week, if we see price break $18 on weakness, then yeah, we'll have to cut this prediction and play the weakness to the downside, because I already told you we're already overextended into the market and forward. All right, so I'm cool. I'm done. This is my updated price target into the market and forward. Now it's your turn. You guys can hit me up, all my day ones. Drop me a comment in the comment section and tell me whether y'all think this price is going to go in forward. All right, so let me bring this in closer so we can follow, because I'm right there. All right, so let me bring this in closer so we can actually track the market. Let's do it for the next couple of weeks. All right, so that's it. We're here. Now I want you all to tell me, what are you noticing into the price and forward? Give me your price prediction in the bottom section of this video, and I'm done. I'm out. Have a good one. Make sure you maintain the profitability, and as always, trade different.